premature, but we'll get into that in a few minutes here with Bill's Info. The other story I wanted to hit on here real quick, which this one not a big surprise, but I think it's the first time it's been admitted publicly. Representative Alexandria Ocasio-Cortez, better known as AOC, officially came out during an interview on Wednesday and said that the Democratic Party needs new leadership. This comes 2 years or so after we've heard rumors of infighting among established Democrats and the far-left progressives, such as the AOCs of the world versus the Nancy Pelosi's and Chuck Schumer's of the world. And for the first time, Alexandria Ocasio-Cortez has officially come out saying the Democratic Party needs new leadership. She's basically calling the transition team a corporate revolving door that the Biden administration is putting together. She said, I don't think that we need new leadership in the party, but she didn't mention, she said after mentioned Pelosi and Schumer specifically. So they need leadership, but when asked specifically about, Chuck Schumer and Nancy Pelosi, she backed down rather quickly. So I think that still shows you where all of the power in the Democratic Party is. But no, I think it just kind of goes to show that there has been something to these rumors over the last few years of infighting among the Democrats, among the old school Democrats, and then the new modern progressive AOC-led Democrats, to where they are more of a, looking at more of a socialist type government per se than a Democratic one, Steve. But this one has to say
they're also mudslingers. Yeah, they're also mudslingers. And if Trump's not around to sling mud at, who are they going to sling it at? The Democrats against themselves are going to be the real story to watch over the next year.
Yeah, and it's how long before you have people like AOC, like Ayanna Pressley here in Massachusetts, before they are openly taking shots against Joe Biden. There's been a few kind of backhanded comments about some of the cabinet picks and stuff, but there hasn't been any full-on, anti-Biden rhetoric so far coming out of that group. The interesting thing is, will we end up seeing that before the end of the Biden administration? But with that, we will take our next time out here on the Jim Polito Show. Danny Ferrantino, Steve Forney in for Jim on this Friday morning. We'll take a brief timeout. Come up on the other side. National correspondent Bill Zipfer stops by. We'll talk about the spending bill, the stimulus package. Congress got a lot going on, trying to play beat the clock before the holidays. We'll find out where they stand with Bill coming up next. You're listening to the Jim Polito Show. Danny Ferrantino, Steve Forney in for Jim. This is your safe space. The Jim Polito Show.
If he says great things about me, I'm going to say great things about him.
News Radio 920 and 104.7 FM. Traffic.
It's a good ride right now on Route 95, either way, passing Lonsdale Ave. You're good to go both ways on Route 146 at Charles Street, and 195 does fine over the Mass State Line. If you see trouble, call the Providence Auto Body tip line, 866-999-7200. I'm Jackie Murphy with your Southern New England traffic.
With Merrill Guided Investing, you have the option to work with an advisor at a low cost and minimum. Get started at merrilledge.com/investinggoals. Merrill Lynch, Pierce, Fenner & Smith Incorporated, both a registered broker-dealer and investment advisor. Member SIPC.
Now, the Rush Limbaugh Update, proudly sponsored by Mike's Professional Tree Service.
On Monday, Apple announced that they're going to spend $2.5 billion of their own dollars to help fix the affordable housing crisis in California. Within hours of this announcement, Democrat presidential candidate Crazy Bernie launched a vicious attack on Apple. Sanders accused Apple, private company, of hypocrisy. He claimed that Apple helped create California's housing crisis. Sanders blamed Apple for raking in $800 million in tax subsidies and for keeping $250 billion of their profits offshore in order to avoid paying confiscatory taxes in America. Now, people have all kinds of opinions about Apple, but the specific company isn't the point. No American corporation deserves this kind of contempt from Bernie Sanders simply for being successful. The jobs created by Apple corporations have helped fuel the economy, the world economy. It provided billions of dollars in tax revenue. Now, what product or service has Bernie Sanders ever created to benefit mankind? Absolutely nothing. See, Bernie, the profit that Apple makes from their money, it isn't yours. They earned it, and they are very wise to keep it out of your hands.
Guys, 2020's been a roller coaster year, so spoil her this Christmas by giving her the next best thing to wearing nothing at all. With soft, silky, naturally nude pajamas, exclusively from Pajamagram, America's PJ experts for nearly 20 years. Sensuous and smooth, naturally nude pajamas feel just like her own bare skin. She'll love slipping these on every night because the texture and touch of naturally nude pajamas is so soft and luxurious, they'll melt away her stress. She'll love the feeling of wearing next to nothing at all, and you'll love the way they look. Check them out at Pajamagram.com. And right now, when you order today, you'll get a great deal. Free gift packaging. That means you don't have to wrap a thing. Get her naturally nude pajamas and get your free gift packaging today before this deal disappears. Just go to Pajamagram.com. It's fast, easy, and delivery by Christmas is guaranteed. That's Pajamagram.com.
Hi, this is Hall of Famer Carlton Fisk. Make your plans today to visit Cooperstown and the Baseball Hall of Fame and Museum.
There it goes, a long drive. If it stays fast, over.
Reconnect with your memories of the game and make new memories with your family. Check out baseballhall.org today for more information.
Carlton Fisk had a lot of little boy in him right there, Joe.
The National Baseball Hall of Fame and Museum, preserving history, honoring excellence, and connecting generations.
Do you have enough wood to last through next spring? Mike's Professional Tree Service has a huge amount of seasoned wood for just $2.25 a cord. This is top quality and will be delivered